Welcome back, Pokemon Go fans. Alright, I've just been reading through this Road of Legends, Lead the Way. So these are going to be all the raids that we're going to see starting Monday and go all the way to Friday. It is very confusing. I was looking at Leak Duck, and so I went back to Pokemon Go, and this seems to be a little more clear. So it looks like on Monday, the 6th of July, and this will roll all the way through July 10th, okay? So looks like on Monday will just be every legendary Pokemon out there. I don't know how they're going to do this from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. My park that I go to, the little park, has about maybe 7 gyms. No, not even that. So, yeah, about 7 gyms. I don't know how they're going to fit all of these Pokemon. Now, the Premier Balls are supposed to be... You're supposed to be able to catch these things with one throw. That's the only saving grace to this raid thing. Because there's just going to be so much out there. You're going to have to pick what you want to go after. Because if you sat and tried to catch every one of these things... First off, you'd go broke. Second off, there's no way, because even if you were park hopping or something like that, if we were going from my little park to the big park and then driving around, that's not fun. That's not how it should be. So we're gonna jump into this. Like I said, you have to have a plan. Obviously, everybody wants to crown form Zacian and Zamazenta. You'll be able to get the energies to do so because those Pokemon are just game changers. You're gonna want the Necrozma evolutions and stuff like that because a lot of that it's been so long since we've been able to get those energies. So anyway, we're gonna go through this, try to make some sense of it. Because some of it just makes no sense at all, like this Monday, July 6th. Your 5-star raid bosses. Okay, you ready? Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. We've already had those at the last raid night. Nobody showed up. Nobody was really interested in these, okay? Then you can have Raikou, Entei, Suicune, okay? I probably won't be raiding any of those. Maybe a Suicune if I see it. Lugia and Ho-Oh. I've got so many of those. Don't need to do those. Regirock, Regice, Registeel. Those have been crammed down our throats for so long. Will not raid those. That'll probably be the only thing that spawns in my park, though. Yeah. Anyway, so Latios, Latias. Don't need them. Kyogre and Groudon. Now, these should be the primal forms. So, if you need the primal energies for these, I would go for those. Kyogre, Groudon are top-tier Pokemon. I would focus on those. Looks like Rayquaza will be around. Definitely go for a couple of those, although I don't think I need too many of them. The attack form, defense form, normal, and speed form Deoxys. You can just put those in the trash can because they're no good. I don't use them for anything. Never have, never will. You can't trade them. They're mythical. All they do is they sit. That's a great looking shiny. I'll give them that. But I've never used them, never will use them. And no, I will not raid those ever again. Okay, we also have Uxie, Mesprit, Azelf. They will be appearing in their parts of the world. So I think in the Americas, we're going to get Azelf. I will not raid for that thing. I've seen it in the wild. I've seen it in too many other GoFest research, stuff like that. I will not raid those unless those are your favorite Pokemon. I would give that a hard pass. Origin Farm, Dialga, and Palkia. Oh my god. Yes, Dialga will have the Roar of Time, which is a game-changer adventure effect. Origin Form Palkia with the Spatial Rend adventure effect. Game changers. Those I will definitely be raiding more of. I would like some more shinies. Now, the regular Dialga and Palkia, no. Hard pass. No, don't need those. Heatran. Heatran is a very good fire attacker. If you're just in need of a fire attacker, I really like Heatran. It's a good looking shiny too. Regigigas, pass. Altered form, Giratina, and origin form, Giratina. It's a good ghost type, okay? I've gotten too many of these good looking shinies. That would be like second place for me. I would rate them if they were around, but otherwise I would pass on those. That's just me. It's just how I play. Sorry about that. Cresselia, pass. Darkrai. It's okay. It's another mythical. You can't trade them, so you're on your own if you get a really bad IV one, shiny or something like that. So Darkrai, again, it's another ghost type, dark type, something like that. It's okay. I don't really use it, so hard pass for me. Cobalion, Terrakion, and Verizon, or Virizion, I know, we call it Verizon. Terrakion is the only good one out of that. It's a good fighting type. I've never used Cobalion, never used a Virizion. So, there you go. Terrakion's the one for me. Incarnate form, Tornadus, Thundurus, and Tornadus. Okay. Never use them. Never use them. I'm not going to be rating those, but that's up to you. So one is the flying cloud guy, and then the other ones where they look like lions and tigers and stuff. Reshiram and Zekrom. Okay, I've got hundos of all of these. These guys have been out for so long. That's up to you. If you need the shinies, Reshiram's a good-looking shiny. Zekrom's a good-looking shiny. I would probably raid those. Then there's the incarnate form Landorus and Therian form Landorus. Remember, that's the genie guy, and then it's the one that looks like a lion. I'm going to pass on those, even though the Landorus is a good ground type, rock type Pokemon. So, Kyurem, okay. So, the reason you want to raid Kyurem is because if you're going to fuse for white Kyurem or black Kyurem, the stats of your Kyurem are going to be the form, the stats when you fuse it with Necrozma. So you need a good Kyurem with the Glaciate move. Okay, it will not fuse, and it won't get the adventure effect, Ice Burn or Ice. Anyway. You will not get the effect on the fusion if your Kyurem does not have the move Glaciate, okay? Genesect, hard pass. No, 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 no. It's a mythical. You can't trade it. Great looking shiny. Not going to use it. I just transferred just about all of mine except for the shinies. I never use it. It never even gets recommended. It's up to you. Xerneas, Yveltal, okay? They're good-looking shinies, I'll give you that. Never used any of them. Never used any of them. They've never been recommended. I never go to those. Not my favorites. Could be your favorites. Go for them. Tapu Koko, Lele, Bulu, Fini. I don't need any more of those, so I won't be looking for those. But again, they'll probably be the only thing spawning around me. So it is what it is. All right, your Solgaleo and your Lunala. Okay, these are the ones you're going to fuse with your Necrozma. Necrozma will be the one with the IVs that are going to be relevant on that. Solgaleo, Lunala are just there for the ride. Nihilego, Buzzwole, Pheromosa, Xurkitree, Celesteela, Kartana, and Guzzlord, and Necrozma, Stakataka, Blacephalon will appear in their parts of the world. So in the Americas, we get Buzzwole, good-looking shiny, don't really use it. Pheromosa's not in my area. There you go. Europe, Middle East, Africa, India. Great looking shiny if you can maybe remote raid it on either, what is that, raid lobby or in one of those rating sites. Xurkitree, great looking shiny, awesome. I don't really use it all that much, but it is a good looking shiny. Asia Pacific area. Celesteela, Southern Hemisphere. That's not in the Americas, but I still need that shiny. I will probably maybe remote raid for a couple of those still. Kartana's in my area. I've got plenty of those shinies. Really good grass type attacker, so that's up to you. Guzzlord, great looking shiny. Never recommended to use. Never used it. You can't put it in gyms. You do too much with it. He's just a shiny trophy if you need him. Necrozma. Okay, Necrozma is important for so many reasons. It's a great looking shiny. You're going to need him in the fusion with the Solgaleo and the Lunala. So there you go. So that's a very important Pokemon to have. Make sure it has the pretty good stats. Okay. Stack Attacker, Eastern Hemisphere. Great looking shiny. Just not relevant for anything. It just does not take hits very well. Doesn't even hit very well. Blacephalon is a very good fire attack Pokemon. Western Hemisphere. Okay, so I've gotten the shiny for this one. Great looking, kind of creepy looking, but that's good. So maybe one you want to go and remote raid for. It's up to you. Heroes of Many Battles, Zacian and Zamazenta. There is where you want to focus your passes, your raid passes, okay? Not only are they freaking phenomenal with their Behemoth Bash and Behemoth Blade effects, but you can use these guys in Dynamax and Gigantamax raids, even though they are not Gigantamax or Dynamax Pokemon. Awesome. Game-changing Pokemon. Awesome. I would definitely raid those. Regieleki, Regidrago, pass. The Incarnate Therian form, Enamorus, pass, unless you don't have it already. It was a Valentine's Day Pokemon that they gave to us, and it's okay. It's good to fill your decks up with, and that's about it. Okay, here now let's get into the Mega Raids. Mega Salamence, okay? He's been beaten by so many other dragon types out there. I do love Bagon. He looks like a little green Yoshi when you catch him. But otherwise, Salamence, it's okay. It's okay. I don't really use it all that much. Again, legendaries, you can't put them in gyms to defend them. So they just kind of hang around in your bag. So there's White Kyurem. Okay, yes, White Kyurem. You're going to need the Kyurem. Okay, with the Glaciate move to be able to fuse those, so that's awesome. But you're going to battle with the White Kyurem, and that's going to give you the energies to for that fusion. Okay, Zekrom will be out there. Okay, so why is this? What they're giving you White Kyurem, which should be the fusion with Reshiram. So that's weird. They're giving you White Kyurem, but they're going to also raid you with Zekrom for that. So that's kind of weird. Dawnwing's Necrozma. Okay. That's the one that you're going to get the fusion energy to fuse with Necrozma and either Lunala or Solgaleo. Looks like we're also going to have Mega Tyranitar. Okay. So these mega raids are happening on the 7th of July. I forgot to mention that there. So again, all of that on one day. That's Tuesday, July 7th. Okay, White Kyurem, I'd focus on that one. I'd go for the Dawnwings Necrozma. Mega Tyranitar, he's really good, but I would focus on the other guys first. Wednesday, okay, there you go. There's your Black Kyurem, and then there'll also be Reshiram. So, raid the Zekrom and raid the Reshiram's, and yeah, and then there's the Black Kyurem. Remember, you're gonna merge that with oh my God, what's his name? Kyurem. Okay, so make sure the Kyurem has Glaciate. Okay. Mega Raid, also Mega Gardevoir. Wow, really good mega to have. I would raid a couple of those. Thursday, wait, what happened to Wednesday? That was Wednesday. Oh, God, pay attention. See, there's just so much. It gets so confusing, gets so muddied in there. There's just too much. Now, remember, all of this should be spawning for the in-person Global Go Fest. So if you miss these guys now, this is just the runway to get going, and these should be spawning during Global. So if you miss them. So Thursday, here you go. This is an important day. That's where you're going to get your crown form, Zacian and Zamazenta. That was a very important. Don't miss that one. July 9th. Friday, July 10th. Origin Forum, Dialga, and Palkia. Very important. And then your primal raids will be Primal Kyogre and Groudon. Friday, July 10th, the day before Global. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Don't miss these 2 days, that Thursday and that Friday. Very important, okay? Kyurem will know Glaciate, yes. Origin Form Palkia will know Spatial Ren, great. Before it could know, it may know, it might. We would raid so many of these guys, and then, oh, sorry, it doesn't have the move. So they are swearing, or almost in the print here, saying it will definitely have it. So, be on the lookout. Okay? So there you go. That's what's coming up. I don't want to go into any of this other stuff, but if you want to read it, it's right there in the notes. Just way too much. Way too much. And then, of course, we'll get into the Go Pass there to get your... we should be getting a Lucky Trinket. That should be on the free side of this Go Pass. And then if you want to buy the deluxe side, that's when you get the golden bottle cap. Game-changing item. If you want a Shundo, a Shalundo, which is a shiny Lucky Hundo, now's the time to play that. So, all right, Pokemon Go fans, I've rambled long enough. Let me know in the comments, was I clear on anything, unclear on anything? Is there anything you're looking forward to? There you go. That's my road to GoFest in a nutshell. There you go. Bye.